Welcome aboard, passengers. Mega Sim here. How are you doing? Hope you are all well. This is a double news video. We've received news from Dovetail Games that today, the 8th of September, is the update that we have been waiting for. Train Sim World 2 update with all the little bug fixes that we are aware of so far. And it is for all platforms. So we've got PS4, we've got Xbox, and we've got Steam on the PC. So just wanted to go through a little bit around the fixes that are going to be here. I have not done it myself yet. I'm going to be downloading that shortly on my PS4. So we'll be able to have a look at that at another time. Also, our video that will be coming out tomorrow is not on the latest version of the update. It was done pre-recorded. So anyway, just wanted to go through a couple of things. So with the Train Sim World 2 fixes, there have been some application errors received using Livery Designer. There was the software fails to load error code that the PS4 people were getting. The game was hanging in the loading screen. And then also there were some error messages around check memory and graphic space or out of video memory. I've heard a few people talk about that, especially around the Schnellfahrstrecke Köln line. But they've said that that should be resolved, the error messages. Not 100% confirmed, but that should fix or improve the situation on that one. So they fixed those so far. With the Livery Designer, using the decals on boxcar designs leads to unused decals being automatically applied at the end of the boxcar, and the 4-pointed star will automatically be applied if decal placement is cancelled. So I've had this issue where I was going through badges and shapes and it just was adding them all on. So hopefully this is going to fix it. And also there was observed a memory leak, this has been fixed, potentially reducing some crashes. So we knew that there were crashes. I personally didn't have the crashes myself, but it was good that they have fixed some of that as well. Now, major thing, well, I won't go to that. I'll go on and then I'll say the one at the end, the major thing. So, sandpatch grade, the AC4400 training cannot be completed with immersion control method selected. That is now fixed. And the inability to use display screens with immersion control method selected. So that's all fixed too. There were issues on the Bakerloo Line where passenger crowd ambient sound failed to play when entering the stations. And partial improvement to lighting artifacts displaying incorrectly across the stations. So Bakerloo, there's a couple of fixes there. With East Coast Way, some stations never have passengers. Adhesion modelling has been brought to the 377, the class 377, and the permanent red signal when creating a scenario starting at Seaford or Bishopstone has been fixed. Next, we've got the Hubstruck Orion Ruhr. Some stations never had passengers. Reduced overbright lights at Duisburg and additional localization. Peninsula Corridor, some stations didn't have passengers, so that's been fixed. And the baby bullet traction lock icon remains red despite doors being closed and brakes released. Didn't have that either, but I don't have the baby bullet, so of course not. And the traction lock not enabling despite some doors being open. Now, the final bit that I want to talk about is the scenario planner. There is an important notice on it. So first of all, gallery cars are now able to be used with the scenario planner, which wasn't before. So that's the reverse side of the Peninsula Corridor trains. Big thing, scenario creation counter fails to increase. So we had an issue with the scenario planner where it wasn't working properly. It caused the errors and all sorts. So an important notice here that a byproduct of this update means that players that have created scenarios will no longer get them. They will need to be recreated. So all the scenarios that you've created so far have been deleted and you have to create new ones. I don't know if they've been deleted, but you can't use them. So you have to create them again. So just be aware of that if you did a lot of work in that you will need to do them again, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. Now, you noticed the screenshots and videos that we have been playing whilst we've been talking about this update is the last news that we have received, which is the Preserve Collection. The next version of the Preserve Collection, the next set, is coming out Thursday the 10th of September. So as we know, that is the Long Island Railroad, that is the Ruhr Nord, and it is the Tees Valley Line routes. Standard trains that are in that, and we know that there are some additional locos that we can buy with those routes, and that was the M3 for the Long Island Railroad, the BR Class 31, the Class 20, and the DBBR 155. That is all coming this Thursday to Steam, Xbox and PlayStation. So yeah, really looking forward to playing that. As you know, I've got the Ruhr and the Long Island Railroad on PlayStation. And then I've got the Tees Valley Line with the Class 20 and then the M3 on the Xbox. So I'll be trying them out anyway on Train Sim World 2 and see if there's any differences in that. But yeah, that was the news for today. So just to recap, there has been an update to the game, Train Sim World 2 game, with some bug fixes. And also we've got the Preserve Collection coming out this Thursday. So that's all good. No news on the Isle of Wight line yet. That is coming out hopefully later this month. But as soon as we hear any more, we will let you know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos from Megasim. We're also on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at Megasim UK. And a bit of Twitch if you want to look at that as well. This is Megasim out of here. Yeah. I'll see you later, guys. Thanks. Bye.